Okay, we all know that Severance is a direct representation of a Hegelian and Marxist critique of capitalism, right? Like, it's important to me that we all recognize and know that. People can relate to the show, and they relate to that feeling of compartmentalizing their work persona and their personal persona into like what feels like separate people, and just how draining and soul-sucking that grind is. Soon as you bring up like, hey, that sounds a lot like what Marx describes as alienation, people will say, whoa, Marx? No, bad. I mean, come on, Marx? But it's okay not to agree with everything that Marx says and still appreciate his critiques of capitalism. And so the idea of alienation is just that work under capitalism makes you feel so disconnected from yourself that you forget who you are. And Severance is just the exaggerated version of that. If I were to say a statement like, we're forced to check our humanity at the door just to pay the rent, I think a lot of people would resonate and even agree with that. But as soon as you link that back to alienation and Marx, you lose people, because Marx bad, capitalism good, and I'm gonna become rich. But the point is, whether we call it severance, whether we call it alienation, is that we're acknowledging that under the current working conditions of capitalism, we're in a system that trains us to split who we are into our work selves, into our personal selves. Marx and social scientists have been screaming about this idea for like 150 years, and a lot of people will hear it, agree with it, and even champion these ideas until it's tied back to Marx or a critique of capitalism. And all of a sudden you get a 180 flip of people trying to refute the credibility of the claims, and all is good in the world of capitalism again. But, I don't know. What do I know? Anyways, Mark is hot. Ellie's hot. Milkshake is hot.